Time. 2 years ago, I lost more than just a competition. I lost my confidence due to an arm injury. And for the first time, it made me question my decisions, my abilities, and my identity as a brewer. So last year, I decided to take a step back, but not to walk away, but to slowly rebuild my confidence. I focused on strengthening myself, both physically and mentally, refining my discipline, and sharpening my approach to coffee. And today, I stand here again, not the same, but much stronger, clearer, and more confident in every decision that I made. First, let me share with you on how I chose my coffees for my blend today. Stepping back onto this stage reminded me of a classic wash geisha, which helped me win my first competition. So today, I chose 90% of a classic wash geisha from Panama Finca Sofia. I chose this coffee because of its transparent white florals and vibrant acidity that is driven by exceptionally clean processing. Now, as I gradually rebuild my confidence, I also spend more time tasting a variety of coffees to better understand how different origin, variety, and processing influences flavor. And through that process, I became more certain in expressing my own approach to coffee. And that journey led me to my second coffee, 10% of an anaerobic natural Liberica from my Liberica. Now, adding this coffee into my blend reflected my growing confidence in exploring flavors beyond what felt familiar to me. So my coffee was fermented with Saccharomyces yeast for 48 hours, dried slowly in a dark room to highlight a tropical fruit-like sweetness and a clean and refined finish. So in my blend, the geisha brings clarity and precision, while the Liberica adds a more expressive and distinctive character. And by blending them together, it highlights a new flavor of purple grape and mango with structure and transparency. Now, as I rebuilt my confidence, I also made a decision to stay disciplined, to strengthen my foundation through a deeper understanding of extraction and consistent practice, which now allows me to make more precise adjustments during brewing to highlight my coffee's sweetness, complexity, and clarity, and ultimately rebuilding my confidence in the process. Now, while recovering from my injury, I also needed a brewing setup that could reduce strain on my arm, but still giving me consistency and control in the cup. And that led me to the Aurea Z1, paired with the Mellow Drip and the Sibaris Fast Filter Paper. This combination gave me a much controlled and more repeatable extraction, at the same time allowing me to regain confidence and comfort in my brewing again. Now, as you can see here, this is the Mellow Drip. It allows me to do a center pour with less arm movement as water is dispersed as water droplets throughout the chamber. This reduces unnecessary agitation, leading to more flavor clarity and more pronounced sweetness from my blend. I've also chose to pair it with the Sibaris Fast Filter Paper. This increases the flow rate to create a cleaner and more efficient extraction. And with that, this enhances my blend's sweetness, structure, and transparency. Now, let's move on to my brewing recipe. It is 12 grams of coffee to 200 grams of 92 degrees Celsius water. My brew ratio is 1 to 16.6 to highlight flavor clarity and a round and smooth texture. All coffees are ground on the FM grinder at 14.5 clicks at 900 RPM to preserve the fruity sweetness and floral aromatics. My water, it's at 65 ppm, intentionally crafted with 2 parts of magnesium to 1 part of calcium to highlight the sweetness of mango and a lingering floral finish. I'll be pouring in 3 intervals, starting with 50 grams of water to bloom to 40 seconds. This will saturate all of my coffee grounds evenly and allow my coffee to fully degas. On my second pour, 70 grams of water at 40 seconds. And my final pour, 80 grams of water at 1 minute 20. This will highlight my blend's purple grape and mango sweetness and flavor, together with the lingering citrus and tartaric acidity. Now, I'm going to be moving on to my favorite part, the tasting notes. As I hand you the carafe later on, kindly swirl 5 times anti-clockwise to capture the aroma. The shape of this carafe with its inner ridges will enhance your aromatic experience as you swirl. Guys ready? Now, on aroma, you will experience medium intensity of jasmine, orange, and purple grape. For the flavor, it is medium intensity of purple grape, orange, and mango. For the aftertaste, you will experience purple grape, orange, and violet. And that violet will then turn into jasmine as the coffee cools down. On the acidity, it is medium intensity. You will get a sweet, juicy acidity of purple grape and orange throughout all temperatures. For the sweetness, it is medium plus intensity of purple grape and orange, and also mango as well. For the mouthfeel, this is my favorite part. It is medium intensity. It is round and smooth, and as the coffee cools, it'll turn into a mouth-coating sensation like mango juice. And overall, my coffee is harmoniously balanced with fruity and floral notes, together with the sweet, juicy acidity. Are you guys ready? Perfect. Here you go, Wei Jie. Please enjoy. Here you go, Fa. Please enjoy. Dan Ming, please enjoy. Take your time, and I'll come back to you shortly. Thank you. Sorry, Dan Ming. Let me get that for you. All right. You guys ready? Now, to enhance your experience today, I've chosen to serve you with this Harmony cup. The narrow shape of this cup will enhance my coffee's floral aromatics, while the open rim will accentuate the fruity sweetness and its lingering floral finish. Later on, when I serve this coffee to you, please take your first sip only after I call time, okay? Now, please excuse me. Thank you. Here you go, Wei Jie. Here you go, Fa. Here you go, Dan Ming. Friends, for a long time, I thought I needed confidence before I could return back to this stage. And this journey taught me the exact opposite. My confidence was rebuilt through every small decision that I made along the way. And I hope that this experience reminds you and everyone here today that confidence isn't waiting for us at the finish line. It's about embracing our struggles, overcoming them, and becoming a better version of ourselves. time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our returning two-time national champion, Shaun Liew.